After playing in the major leagues for 4 years and not hitting very well, Joe Wilhot from Hiawatha, Kansas, was sent down to the minors, the Wichita Jobbers of the Western League, and there he put together a 69-game hitting streak, batting .515 during the streak. This is the longest professional baseball hit streak. And then there's Wee Willie Keeler, 1897 Orioles, who put together a 44-game hitting streak with the Baltimore Orioles and John McGraw's team. Wee Willie said, "Keep your eyes pure and hit them where they ain't." Pretty tough man to strike out. One year he had over 500 bats, struck out twice. Joe DiMaggio was called up to when he was 17 years old, was called up to the San Francisco Seals, played 3 games at shortstop on the advice of his brother Vince DiMaggio. And then the next year he moved to outfield and took off. DiMaggio put together a 61-game San Francisco Seals Pacific Coast League hit streak, just foreshadowing what he would do for the New York Yankees in 1941. 56 games, .408 batting average during that span. Today, we're going to game number 57 of Joe DiMaggio's batting streak, New York Yankees at Cleveland Indians. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Hi everybody, this is game 19 of the iconic moments in baseball history. I'm Apba Brian, and this is the Apba Baseball Classics channel. We haven't had the introductions yet. Let's introduce them this way. Johnny Sturm's going to lead off and play first base for the Yankees. Red Rolf's at third base. Tommy Heinrich bats third and is playing right field. Joe DiMaggio on center. Flash Gordon is second baseman. Buddy Rosar, catcher. King Kong Keller in left field. Scooter Rizzuto at shortstop. And Lefty Gomez is the pitcher. For the Cleveland Indians, Roy Weatherly leads off and plays center field. Ken Keltner at third base. Lou Boudreau, the shortstop. Jeff Heath is playing right field. G. Walker in left field. Oscar Grimes at first base. Ray Mack at second base. Raleigh Hemsley is the catcher, and Al Smith is on the mound. He is a grade C pitcher, Z modifier, 3.83 earned run average. Johnny Sturm steps into the box. Here's the pitch to Johnny Sturm. 31 is a base on balls. And that's how we get started. Here's the third baseman, Red Rolf, longtime Yankee from New Hampshire. 61 is a fly ball to right field. Jeff Heath is under it and makes the catch. 1 out. Here is old reliable Tommy Heinrich. 1-1 roll, that's a 5. And that is a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here. A 2-run home run for Tommy Heinrich and the Yankees in the first inning. Rude greetings for Al Smith out of Bellevue, Illinois. Here is Joe DiMaggio, first chance to extend his hitting streak from 56 to 57. Here's the pitch. 35 is a 9 against the C. Joe D pops it up on the infield. The second baseman, Roy Mack, is making a call for it and puts it away, 2 outs. Here is the second baseman, Flash Gordon. 1-5 is a hit. Third Yankee base runner in the inning. Buddy Rosar, the catcher. And 63 will end the inning. Rosar pops it up high on the infield, and shortstop Lou Boudreau calls for it and puts it away. 3 outs, but the Yankees scored twice on the 2-run home run by Tommy Heinrich in the first. Go to the bottom of this first. Yankees 2, Cleveland coming to bat. Californian lefty Gomez is on the mound for the Yankees, a left-hander, grade C pitcher with a W modifier. Roy Weatherly steps into the box. 16. We're using the Merino boards. That's a fly ball hit deep to center field. Joe DiMaggio is a column 1. He's a 3. And DiMaggio runs it down and makes the catch. 1 away. Third baseman Ken Keltner, who played a significant role in shutting down DiMaggio's hit streak in 1941 with 2 outstanding fielding plays at third base. Here's the pitch to Keltner. 64 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Lou Boudreau. And 31 from Boudreau as a base on balls. That'll bring up the Chief Indian batter, Jeff Heath, 340 hitter, 24 home runs. And 6-6 rolls a drive. Jeff Heath gets into one. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, a 2-run home run for Jeff Heath. And the Indians have an answer for the Yankees, and they tie the game 2-2. Here is former Detroit Tiger G. Walker. 3-5 is a pop fly on the infield. Second baseman Joe Gordon calls for it and has it. And we go to the top of the second. We're all tied 2-2. This game is being played at Municipal Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. There were 2 fields that served the Cleveland Indians. Municipal Stadium downtown and League Park in the suburbs. And whenever weekend games were played at Municipal Stadium or special games that would have large attendance. And this one has over 67,000, which is the largest attendance for a night game to happen to this point. All right, Charles King Kong Keller leads off for New York. Here's the roll, 46. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Now Phil Rizzuto. And we should have the Yankees up here. 43 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, Al Smith. Throw to first, 2 outs. Here's the pitcher, lefty Gomez. And 53 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Al Smith, a clean inning for the Cleveland Hurler, 2-2. Oscar Grimes leads off for the Indians. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. King Kong Keller is under it, passes the glove, and makes the catch. 1 away. Here is Ray Mack, the second baseman. 26 is a fly to right field. That's Tommy Heinrich's garden to protect. 2 outs. Raleigh Hensley comes up with 2 outs and nobody on. He is a great defensive catcher, probably the best in the American League. Really preferred by Bob Feller when he pitches. He's good at calling games, good defender. Here's the pitch to Raleigh Hensley. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Keller has it, 3 flyouts, and the Indians are retired in the second. We go to the top of the third, 2-2 tie. It's top of the order, and first baseman Johnny Sturm steps in the box. Swings the bat from the left side. 42 is a swing and miss. Strike 3, and Al Smith has struck out 3 of the last 4 Yankees he has faced. Here is Red Wolf. 1-5 is a line drive in the right field. Rolf gets a base hit. Tommy Heinrich. 54 is a fly out to the right fielder, Jeff Heath. 2 outs. And here again is Joe DiMaggio, his second chance at getting a hit today. Popped out the second last time up. Here's the pitch to Joe D. There's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. 57 games hit streak for Joe DiMaggio, and the Yankees take a 4-2 lead. No bunting for base hits here, no dinking balls over the infield. Joe DiMaggio is playing his normal game, and it continues on. Joe Gordon, 52, is a 27. A ground ball to Kenny Keltner, backhands it, throws across. He's got Gordon, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Buddy Rosar. 2 are in. 4-4 is a base hit for Rosar. And here is King Kong Keller. Al Smith will want to try to keep the ball in the ballpark here. It seems like 2-run homers are the order of the day for the Bronx Bombers. 64 is a 2 balls and no strikes. Runner on first as Z is 2 balls, no strikes. Smith has the Z modifier. 6-6 roll. That's a drive by Keller. It might go. It is out of here. Another 2-run home run for the Bronx Bombers. And they have a 6-2 lead. Here's a scooter, Phil Rizzuto. 25 is a base hit for Rizzuto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits in the inning for the Yankees. Now the pitcher, Lefty Gomez. That'll end the inning, 26. Ground ball to second base, taken by Roy Mack. Throws to first, 3 outs. But the Yankees score 4 times in the third. New York 6 and Cleveland 2. Young Jim Hegan, a catcher, will pitch hit for Cleveland to start the bottom of the third inning. He's only 20 years old. Out of Lynn, Massachusetts. Here's the pitch to Jim Hegan. 43 is a roller back to Lefty Gomez. Scoops it, toss to first, 1 away. That brings up Roy Weatherly. Roy Weatherly had a great debut game in 1936 in June for the Cleveland Indians. He banged out 2 triples and a single in his first ever Major League game. Here's the pitch to Weatherly, 24. Fly ball to left field. King Kong Keller calls for it and makes the catch. Third baseman Kenny Keltner. And 24 is a fly out to left field also. 3 up and 3 down. Lefty Gomez, since the home run, has retired 7 Cleveland Indians in a row. We go to the top of the fourth, Yankees 6 and the Indians 2. In the third inning, the Yankees muscled up and sent 9 men to the plate, 2 homered. So we're back at the top of the order. Johnny Sturm, where it all started last inning. A new pitcher for Cleveland, that's Jim Bagby Jr. Grade D pitcher, no modifiers. 9-15 with a 4.04 ERA. His dad was a great pitcher for the 1920 Indians who won 30 games. Here's the pitch to Johnny Sturm. 1-3 is a 37. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, strike 1. 35 is a ground ball to Bagby. Wide throw to first. Error on the pitcher. And Johnny Sturm goes to second on the bad throw. He's in scoring position with nobody out, and Red Rolf. 55 is a 8. That's a single for Rolf, and it'll be an RBI as Sturm comes around third to score. 7-2 New York. Let's put Rolf at first. He has his first RBI in the game. He's 1 for 2. Or no, 2 for 3 rather. That brings us to Tommy Heinrich, 1 for 2 with a homer. 45 is a base on balls. That pushes Rolf to second, and now first and second for Joe DiMaggio, who homered his last time up. There's activity in the Cleveland bullpen. Craig Koskis is warming for Cleveland. He's the left-hander. And Clint Brown is throwing. He is the right-hander. Joe DiMaggio steps in, wide stance. Here's the pitch to Jolton Joe. 42 is a 9. Solid shot past Boudreaux into left field. That's a base hit for DiMaggio. He's 2 for 3. Rolf stops at third. Yankees have the bases loaded. Cleveland's going to go to a new pitcher. Bagby goes out, and Clint Brown will be called in. He is a grade B reliever. He'll be grade A for one batter only. Joe Gordon. Gordon is the second baseman for the Yankees. Here's a Hall of Famer. Here's the pitch. 53-18. Ground ball to Lou Boudreaux at shortstop. He skips the throw to first base. It gets past the first baseman, Grimes. That's going to be a 2-base error on Lou Boudreaux. Red Wolf scores. Tommy Heinrich scores. It is 9-2 Yankees. No RBIs on the play. The Yankees sent 9 batters to the plate in the third inning. Here comes the 6th batter, and there's no outs. Buddy Rosar steps into the box. Pitch from Clint Brown. Back to grade B pitcher with no modifiers. 32 is a 26. Infield is playing back. That's hit on the ground to Mack. He throws to first. 4-3. DiMaggio scores, and Gordon goes to third. 10-2 New York. 2 Cleveland errors in the inning. Both were 2-base errors. King Kong Keller steps in the box. Infield still back. 23 is a fly ball to right field. With 1 out, we'll roll for the depth. Medium, this middle one on the depth. Let's see, here's the depth. So we're looking at 32. 42 is the depth. We're going to subtract Jeff Heath's arm. 36 is good. That leaves only 6, plus the speed of the runner at third. The runner at third is Joe Gordon. He has average speed, which converts to 11 for the Merino boards. And so that's 17, about a half a chance to score, less than half. He'll hold. 2 outs, and here is the scooter, Phil Rizzuto. Ground ball up the center. That's a base hit for the scooter. That scores Gordon. Rizzuto gets an RBI, and the Yankees lead 11-2, and the horse is out of the barn. And that means for 2 innings in a row, the Yankees have sent 9 men to the plate. Here's lefty Gomez, the 9th hitter. 21 is a fly out the left field. That ends the inning, but the Yankees score 5 times. All 5 of these runs were unearned. Yankees 11, the Indians 2. All right, Lou Boudreaux will lead off the bottom of the 4th inning for Cleveland. Lou Boudreaux's birthday is today. He was born July 17th, 1917, so he's 24 years old, born in Harvey, Illinois. Pitch to Boudreaux, 25, is a 9 against the C. That's going to be an out. Pop up to the second baseman, Joe Gordon. Jeffrey Heath. He was born in Canada. 1-5 is a base hit for Jeff Heath. He's a candidate to steal second base, but not since there are 9 runs down. He won't be going. G. Walker steps into the box. 36 for Walker is a 33. Popped over near third base. Red Wolf is under it and makes the catch. 2 away. Oscar Grimes, the first baseman. 43 is a ground ball to the pitcher, lefty Vernon Gomez. He throws to first for the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Yankees 11 and the Indians 2. This is Clint Brown's 2nd inning of work as a rated reliever. It is his point of fatigue inning. 3 bad things happen. His grade goes down. And for the 3rd time in a row, actually 4th time, Johnny Sturm, the number 1 batter in the lineup, will lead off an inning. There's a pitch to Johnny Sturm. 46 is a fly ball to left field. G. Walker is under it and makes the catch. 1 out. Here's Red Rolf. Rolf is 2 for 3, 2 singles and 2 runs scored with an RBI. 43, ground ball back to Brown, the pitcher. Throws to first, 2 outs. Tommy Heinrich. And 6-2 is a fly out to the right fielder, Jeff Heath. 3 up and 3 down. Cleveland fans take a sigh of relief. The Bronx Bombers will take the field for defense. And they didn't score in the 5th inning. It's 11-2 New York. All right, Ray Mack, Raleigh Hensley, and the pitcher are scheduled to hit in the bottom of the 5th inning for Cleveland. Here's a pitch from Gomez to Mack. 25 is a pop-up to on the infield. Joe Gordon is under it, makes the catch. 1 away. Raleigh Hensley. Ground ball to Joe Gordon at second. 2 outs. And they're going to, with 2 outs, the base is clear. They're just going to let Brown hit, and they're going to squeeze another inning out of him. 25 is a 36. We'll re-roll. That's a ball. Nope, that's a W. It's, Brown gets a walk. Lefty Gomez walks the pitcher. All right, here's Roy Weatherly. 42 is a fly ball to left. King Kong Keller takes measure and makes the catch. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Yankees 11 and the Indians 2. All right, Joe DiMaggio is set to bat, lead off the top of the 6th inning. He has already extended his hitting streak. 2 for 3 today, homer and single, and has 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch to Joe D. 36 is a base on balls. DiMaggio takes first base. When I was doing a little research for this game this morning, Flash Gordon is the next batter. I noticed on Baseball Reference they are now including much better stats for the Negro Leagues, and that was very exciting to see. They have a announcement page up, and they talked about how they got a lot of help from seam heads and several sources, and it's going to be an ongoing work, including those Negro League statistics to the Major League totals. But they have greatly improved. So now if you type in on Baseball Reference, for example, 1920 MLB, the page you get will be all the Major League Baseball teams, American League, National League, and the Negro Leagues. Here is Flash Gordon. 2-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. Buddy Rosar. DiMaggio's at first, 1 down. Safe lead for DiMaggio. 24 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Rosar goes back to the bench, a strikeout victim. Here's King Kong Keller, 1 for 3 with a homer and 2 RBIs. 43 is a ground ball right back to Clint Brown, who throws the first. 3 outs. Yankees are retired in the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 11-2 New York. All right, Kenny Keltner leads off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Cleveland Indians. Outstanding third baseman, great defensively. When the Indians won the World Championship in 1948, he had over 30 home runs that year. Just a really good all-around player. Here's the pitch to Ken Keltner out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 52 is a 27. A ground ball to third base. Red Wolf scoops it up, throws across the diamond. 1 down. After a little bump in the first inning, 2-run homer, Lefty Gomez has been outstanding since then. Not only a hit and a walk. Here is Louis Boudreau, 45. That's another walk here, though. Jeff Heath. Heath is 2 for 2, singled and homered. 21 from Jeff Heath is a possible double play ball, except for W for walk, and Lefty Gomez has a W on his card, so it's not going to be an inning double play. It's going to be an inning extending walk, first and second for Cleveland. And when you're up by 9 runs, what you want to do is throw strikes. Gomez is, I got that memo. Here's the pitch to G. Walker. 1-3 is a 40. Ground ball to Joe Gordon at second base. He bobbles it, picks it up, throws the first, not in time. Walker reaches on an error by second baseman Joe Gordon, and the Indians have the bases loaded. Only one down. The Yankees will play the infield back. Timeout. All right, I was considering bringing in Hal Trotsky to pitch hit for Grimes. Trotsky is a 294 hitter, getting the day off. But I don't play left-right splits, but I still look at the situation. He is a -8 against left-handed pitchers, which is Lefty Gomez. He is every bit left-handed as it gets. So Cleveland would not have pinch hit him in that situation. So Grimes will bat. He'll try to put a quarter in the merry-go-round. Here's the pitch. 2-2 roll for Grimes. A base hit. Runners advance 2 bases. That'll be 2 runs. Boudreaux scores. Heath scores. And Walker goes to third on the 2 RBI single by G. Walker. 11-4. Yankees lead in the 6th inning. Here's Ray Mack. Still only 1 out. The infield back playing for a double play. Gomez into the stretch. Here's the throw. 55. Another 8. And another single. The runner on third. Walker scores. Grimes goes to second. RBI for Ray Mack. It is 11-5. Still only 1 down. Here's the catcher, Raleigh Hemsley. 6-6 roll for Hemsley. A drive to the left field gap between Keller and DiMaggio goes to the wall. Hemsley will go all the way to third with a triple and 2 more RBIs for Cleveland. Suddenly it's 11-7. Timeout. All right, there'll be a new pitcher for New York. That's Atlee Donald, grade C pitcher, no modifiers. Throws right-handed. No pitch hitter for Clint Brown for Cleveland. That is Hal Trotsky. Some great work done by Clint Brown, pitching 3 innings and allowing no runs. But the Indians are looking for more runs. It's 11-7. Hal Trotsky's the hitter. Pitch from Atlee Donald, 36, is a 33. That's a fly out the center field. We'll roll for the depth. 3, that's the middle number. 51 on the depth. The arm of the center fielder for DiMaggio, he's a 3 player, so his arm is going to be 36. So 36 from 51 is 15. Plus the speed of the runner at third, who is Raleigh Hemsley. And he is a 13 runner. 28's the chance to score. So he's going to try to take that opportunity. 11 through 54, he'll be safe. 55 and up, he'll be out. I do that a little different than the master rules, but I think you're familiar now with how I do it on the Merino boards. 52, he is just safe. Good throw from DiMaggio, but not quite in time. And that's a sacrifice fly for Hal Trotsky, an RBI. And another run for Cleveland, 11-8. Now Rory Weatherly comes up. He is the Ninth man in the order. By the way, Hal Trotsky is going to stay in the game, and the new pitcher will bat in Grimes' place. Grimes will come out of the game. Trotsky will play first base. Here's the pitch to Weatherly. 65 is a pop to the catcher. Buddy Rosar is under it, makes the catch. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Different game now. Cleveland scores 5 runs. It's 11 to make that 6 runs. It's 11-8. New York. All right, Joseph Krakowskis will come in to pitch for Cleveland. Grade C pitcher, X and W modifiers. He's a rated starter, so he can go 21 batters. Phil Rizzuto leads off for the Yankees in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch to the Scooter Rizzuto. 1-3 is a 23. It's a ground ball back to Krakowskis, who fumbles it, and Rizzuto will reach by error. Error on the pitcher. Here is the pitcher, Atlee Donald, who will stay in the game. He is going to try to bunt the runner to second. Squares around early for the bunt. Here's the pitch from Krakowskis. 2-3 is a 13 strike. Ball strike 1. Still trying to bunt. 34 is a 31. Bunted to the first base line. Al Trotsky, who just came into the game, fields it, throws to first. It is a good sacrifice, 3-4. Rizzuto goes to second. 1 down. A fast man at second base. Johnny Sturm comes to bat. He is 0 for 3, looking for his first hit. 55 is an 8 against a C. That is a base hit. That's his first hit, and it's got an RBI attached. As Rizzuto scores from second, an unearned run, and it's now 12-8 New York. Here's Red Wolf. 25. Another 8. That's a single for Rolf, and Sturm goes to second. 11 hits in the Yankee attack so far today. Here's Tommy Heinrich. Krakowskis stretches. Here's the pitch, 25. Another 8. Base hit up through the middle. RBI for Heinrich. That's his third, as Sturm scores. And Rolf goes to second. Yankees have 3 singles in a row. First and second again for Joe DiMaggio, who's 2 for 4. It is 13-8 Yankees, and every Yankee position player has scored in this game. Here's the pitch to Joe DiMaggio, 24. Fly ball to right field, caught by Jeff Heath. 2 outs. Here's Joe Gordon. 61 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Lou Boudreau is up with it, throws to first. 3 outs, but the Yankees score 2 more times. It is New York 13 and Cleveland 8. Ken Keltner is due up first. Atlee Donald is still on the mound, and he's completing his warm-up tosses. Keltner swings the bat from the right side. Here's the pitch to Kenny Keltner, 23. Is a 27. Bouncer hit the third, handled by Red Wolf to throw across to Johnny Sturm. 1 out. Kenny Keltner is 0 for 4 in today's game. Here's Lou Boudreau. Boudreau is 0 for 1 with 2 walks and 2 runs scored. 1-1 roll for Boudreau, extra base hit, column. Here's the second column roll, 62 is a double for Lou Boudreau. Brings up Jeffrey Heath. Heath is 2 for 2, scored 2 runs. 24, 5 is the roll. That's an 8 against the C. Base hit for Jeff Heath. That cleans up Boudreau. Boudreau scores. RBI for Heath. That's his third RBI. 13-9. Yankees. Cleveland's sort of hanging around here. G. Walker. 1 out, 1 on first. 56 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Now 2 outs. Here's the pitcher, Krakowskis. 32 is a ground out to Joe Gordon, who goes the short way to retire Heath at second. 3 outs. Indians score 1. We go to the top of the 8th, 13-9, New York. Catcher Buddy Rosar leads off for Yankees. That's a 1-1 roll, extra column roll for Rosar. 23 will be a double for the Yankee catcher. That brings up King Kong Keller. 25. Sharp ground ball through the hole between first and second. That's going to score Rosar. RBI for Keller. That's his 3rd RBI, and he is 2 for 5. Timeout. All right, the Indians are going to go to their 5th pitcher of the day. That's a young Steve Grommick. Grommick is 21 years old from Hamtramck, Michigan, and he'll be facing the Scooter Phil Rizzuto. Grommick is right-handed pitcher, and so is Rizzuto is a right-handed batter, so he'll be a grade C pitcher pitching to Rizzuto. There's no outs, 2 on, or 2 have reached, 1 has scored. Pitch to Rizzuto. 3-3 roll, that's a hit column roll for Phil Rizzuto. And in the second column, we have a 16, which is a single, with the runner going to third. Second column rolls are always from a D column on the pitcher. So those are going to be hits, regardless of the pitch rating. Here is pitch hitter for New York. Bill Dickey will pitch hit for the Yankees. The Indians are going to play the infield back, hoping for a double play, I guess. They're down by 5 runs. Pitch to Grommick. 62 is a 38. That pitch is a ball. 36 is a 33. Popped on the infield fly. That's going to be caught by the first baseman. Dickey's out, 1 away, and Johnny Stern comes up. Still playing the infield back. 53 is a 19. Ground ball to Kenny Keltner. He boots it. That's going to be an error on the third baseman. That's the 3rd Indian miscue in the game that scores the runner at third. Keller, Sturm's at first, Rizzuto's at second, and it's 15-9 New York. Red Wolf. Red Wolf is batting for the 6th time. He is 3 for 5. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. 2 outs. Heinrich. 31 is a 9 against a D pitcher. That's a base hit. With 2 outs, Rizzuto will score from second, and Sturm goes to third. And we'll get to see Joe DiMaggio come up again. Joe has 2 hits today, 2 for 4, and a walk. 13 is a base on balls. Bases will be loaded. It's been a while, but I think we did have a team score 20 runs on the channel. I think that was a Negro League team, maybe the Daisies, back in the Negro League tournament. I think we might get there today. Here is Joe Gordon for the Yankees. 34 is a fly ball to center field. That'll end the inning. But for the third time, the Yankees bat around. This time they score 3 runs. Go to the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees 15 and the Indians 9. All right, new pitcher for New York. That's Ernest Tiny Bonham. He's a grade C pitcher with a Z modifier out of Ione, California. Ray Mack leads off the bottom of the 8th for Cleveland. They've scored 9 runs, but find themselves still down by 6. Here's the pitch to Mack, 34. Fly ball to center field. Joe DiMaggio gracefully moves to his left and picks it out of the sky. Brings up Wally Hemsley, the catcher. 44. Base hit for Hemsley. All right, that brings the bat Hal Trosky, who came into the game in the 6th inning, batting for the pitcher, then stayed in the game, played first base, moved the pitcher spot to Grimes' place, 6th in the order. Pitch to Trosky with 1 out, 1 on. 6-4 is a 2 balls and no strikes. Bonham has a Z modifier. 54 is a fly ball to right field and caught by Tommy Heinrich. 2 outs, top of the order, and Roy Weatherly. 61 is a 40. Ground ball to Johnny Sturm at first base. He catches it, goes to the bag himself. 3 unassisted, 3 outs. At the top of the 9th inning, Yankees 15 and the Cleveland Indians 9. All right, Mel Harder from Beamer, Nebraska comes on to pitch the 9th inning for Cleveland. He is a grade D pitcher, no modifiers. And Buddy Rosar, catcher, steps into the box for New York. 2-6 is a ground ball to the shortstop, Lou Boudreau. Throws to first. 1 out. Here is King Kong Keller. 52 is a 27. I think that's a ground out to second. No, ground out to third. 2 outs. Ken Keltner on the play. And now the scooter, Phil Rizzuto. .23 is a ground ball to second base. 3 ground outs. The Yankees are out in the 9th. You must figure that 6-run lead's enough for the bottom of the 9th. 15-9 New York. Tiny Bonham is on for his 2nd inning of work, grade CZ pitcher. And leading off for Cleveland, and their last opportunity is Ken Keltner. They did score 6 runs in the 6th inning. They're going to need another one of those innings to keep going. Here's the pitch to Keltner, 61-39. Strike 1. One 3 is a base on balls. Keltner takes first. Here's Lou Boudreau. 46 is a 29. Grounder back to Bonham, who pivots, throws to second. Retires Keltner. 1-6. Fielder's choice. Now Boudreau's the runner at first. Average speed. Here is Jeff Heath. .43 is the same thing. Ground ball back to first. Outs at second. Fielder's choice. That brings up G. Walker, last hope for the Tribe. 26 is a ground ball to shortstop. Phil Rizzuto is up with it, throws to first. 3 outs, that's the ball game. Final score, the New York Yankees 15 and the Cleveland Indians 9. And just as importantly, Joe DiMaggio extends his hitting streak to 57 games. We'll be back with a wrap-up. The Bronx Bombers come to Cleveland's Municipal Stadium on a mission and score 15 runs on 16 hits and 1 error. Cleveland scored 9 runs on 8 hits, and they committed 3 errors. The winning pitcher was lefty Gomez, but probably not happy with his line score, 5 1/3 innings, 7 earned runs. The loser was Jim Bagby Jr., also not happy with his line score. He didn't get any outs, gave up 5 runs, but they're all unearned. He is the losing pitcher. home runs in the day. Let's see, first of all, by Cleveland, Jeffrey Heat, who had a 2-run homer in the first inning. But the Yankees had home runs by Tommy Heinrich, Joe DiMaggio, King Kong Keller. So 3 homers from the Bronx Bombers. Star of today's game is Joe DiMaggio, who is 2 for 4, homered and drove in 2 runs, also walked twice. But most importantly, extended his record hitting streak to 57 games. He has obliterated Wee Willie Keeler's record of 44 games. That streak was later matched in 1978 by Joe DiMaggio, by Pete Rose, who hit safely for 44 games, 1978. But how far would have DiMaggio gone if Ken Keltner and Al Smith would have not shut him down on July 17th, 1941 in Cleveland Municipal Stadium? That's all for now. We'll be back Monday or Tuesday with an iconic moment number 20 in the series. I'm not sure which of those 2 days. We've got some things going on the weekend. Visitors here. I'm not sure if I'll get a game done during the weekend. I might, and I might not. But Monday or Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.